So I'm here today because I'm about to share this journey of trying to get to monetization this year. I am over 40. Everybody says you can do it over 40, you can do it over 40, but can I? I'm not sure. So I want to see, and I'm going to take you guys along with me if you're interested. So, just a little backstory. I really got into YouTube around 2015, and it's the year that I lived in India. I was really lonely. We moved there for my husband's job, and I left my job in order to do that. And I got pretty lonely out there, but I just started like coming up with things like, what do I want to learn? What do I want to learn? And, naturally went to YouTube. And so I ended up spending a good amount of time on YouTube or finding people that I wanted to watch all the time. And so, they felt like friends. It made me feel less lonely, or like I was hanging out with somebody. I really needed that at that time. And so it's always had this special place in my heart, and I've always wanted to be part of the community, not just a viewer, but also someone producing content. So I moved back from India. Still took me a handful of years before I decided to pull the trigger on starting a channel. Pulled the trigger, started on YouTube. I did therapy content or like mental health content because I'm a therapist. And I also analyzed TV characters. And the things that picked up steam at that time were videos I made in relation to Ted Lasso, very popular show. So of course my videos got some traction. But Ted Lasso went away. But also I got burnt out doing all of it. It was so hard to do it the way that I was doing it at that time and making those videos, to like have footage from the show, me talking about it. And I just was a perfectionist and sort of ran myself into the ground. And the other thing is, it's important that I not treat myself as women over 40 can be treated, which is sometimes we feel invisible. Sometimes we feel like, what's next, or what do I do now? I'm 44, by the way. I just turned 44. Virgo. I know women over 40 are very interesting, know a lot, and there are plenty on YouTube already as it is, but I want to add my voice, and I'm hoping I have something to say as an over 40 person. And this time for me, there's no turning back. I have talked about this so much I'm in psychoanalysis. I'm a psychoanalytic therapist, and I'm in psychoanalysis. I talk about it a lot in analysis. I've analyzed to death, like why I want to do it, what I'm going for, why it's important, blah, 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 blah. And this time around, there's no turning back. I have talked about it so much that I really do feel now that if I stop, I will be letting myself down massively. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to myself. That is a commitment I have made. But, who knows how long this is going to take. I do want the extra money. So that's why the goal of monetization. We'll see which topics get popular. Like right now I have made a video in relation to reality TV character. And then I have also made a video related to mental health content in this recent, renaissance of mine. So I've done 2 videos. They're not tractioning. So we'll see. But that's what brings me to this video, and this will help me stay accountable, I think, and at least show some of the process I go through, and maybe that would be helpful to someone else. Also, I would love any feedback, any thoughts, any help, so one way to do that is to put myself out there and put these videos out there. So I'm open to all feedback. One final thing. The reason money is important to me too is because I do have this phobic fear of losing my husband, and then financially, I feel shame or something about how if something were to happen to him, my income would not cover the life that we have now. And so my goal is to have an income that should something terrible happen, I can handle myself. That's important to me at this stage in my life. Plus, it burns me out to see too many people in a week, too many people in a day. I just don't have the capacity for it. And I'd really like to be as focused and comfortable and calm as possible for each patient. And I really can't do that if I pack my schedule full of people. And that would be the only way for me to make more money. That would be the only way for me to make more money using my current job and skills. So I've got to branch out. And I also branch out on YouTube and make myself uncomfortable by talking a little bit more about myself and bringing you along on a personal journey instead of just like kind of lecturing about like this is a concept I can tell you about. But now I'm going to throw you to Office Ashley or Future Ashley somewhere. And I'm going to go through the stats as they stand on my YouTube channel and we can just start you can just see where I'm starting. I do have some subscribers because of that previous stint. Who knows if those are subscribers that would want to stick around through this new iteration. Anyway, we'll get to all that and I'll see you then. I don't know where to look with this Zoom. I'm using Zoom to do this, so I don't know. Anyway, this is the current look at things. We see the last video I posted was projection versus reality. And what it says is you can only see others as clearly as you can see yourself. So you can tell that I went for form over function in that title with projection versus, I just love that color. And I did not make it very visible. And this is a rookie mistake. And that's what I did. That is what I did. Now, this yesterday, I posted this. Yeah, I posted this yesterday. And it was at 9 out of 10 yesterday. And now it is at 8 out of 10 with 14 views. I think it only had like 7 views this morning. So we are really cranking up here. And I'm at 349 subscribers currently. And the video before that I posted was a therapist reacts video to Taylor Paul from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And then so I spoke to like what I saw happening for her psychologically. And now that did get 342 views and 5 likes. Hard won likes, I'll tell you that. Okay, so then let's go to analytics. Here it's saying in the last 28 days, I have 386 more views than usual. Yeah, I'd say so. Watch time is 15.2 in the last 28 days. And no new, I'm at even with subscribers. And let me tell you, that used to say -2. So then it was up negative. Then it was up to, it got up to 350. And now 2 more subscribers, it seems, have jumped ship. So not doing well on the subscriber front. So I got a ways to go to get to 1,000 subscribers and get to what, 4,000 hours of watch time? Yeah. Yeah, I got a ways to go. So now I'm going to send you over to Ashley, future Ashley being somewhere else, or maybe just on this couch. Who knows how I'll feel. And then I'll talk to you a little bit more, and that'll be the end of this video. But I'm going to give you my thoughts on where I'm going to go next and what I'm going to try out next. I still feel like I'm in a very experimental phase. See you then. So my plan is to do 1 video a week of other content and 1 video a week of this journey of mine. And, you know, my goal is just to improve weekly, to try to find something I can improve upon, then do something about it the next week. I have so much to learn. I need to learn more about SEO, about thumbnails, about titles, and making the most of all of that. I need to learn about editing. Right now I use CapCut to edit these because I'm really familiar with that from making TikToks. And so, but I would love to venture into other editing software should it seem necessary or helpful to make my videos better. I'm just here to make things better. I feel like I'm starting from scratch basically, and I am very humbled by my numbers right now. But I'm here to be transparent, and I'm going to show you everything. I mean, part of my journey today is that I hate how I look. I hate how I look, and it's good that I don't have to look directly at myself. I just look at the little camera thing, and because all I see are imperfections. And so if I'm thinking about doing content related to makeup, which is my plan for my next video, I'm like, who am I to make that kind of content? So I'm dealing with some inner demons. they're pretty loud right now. Making content like that is very much out of my comfort zone. I would just want to find what it is people want to hear from me. What do people want to know about from me? And it's going to take me I think it's going to take me a long time to really see the patterns of that. So, and I can be patient with that. I am a therapist. I'm patient with patients all the time, about their journeys and where it's going. And so I can do it. So anyway, if you just want to see how this goes or you want to cheer me on, which would be great, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. I'll see you next week with another update on how things went.